Good morning, it is 9:09. You know the name Kent Hrbek is among the Twins' greatest players. He is also one of the only members of both of the World Series winning teams.
And he is part of the single largest snowmobiling fundraiser in the world. It's called the Blackwoods Blizzard Tour, and it's coming up this week. They're hoping to raise money to fund the fight against ALS. Kent Hrbek is with us here this morning. It's always great to have you on the show. How are you?
Good morning. Wonderful.
Yeah?
I'm on the show. I'm usually on the other side watching you guys.
You watch Minnesota Live.
We do. We tape it every morning. Have our coffee, do our work.
We need to get you to cut us a commercial or something.
An endorsement.
Hey.
We'll talk about that after this.
Right.
Tell us about the ride. It starts on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, this is not only the ride, but the other events that we do up there in Duluth. The snowmobile ride's been going on for 27 years. They've been doing it. The first group of guys went around, 4 guys run around Lake Superior.
Oh, wow.
They raised $16,000 or something like that. Now, a couple of years ago, our 25th anniversary, 27th year of riding this year, 25th anniversary, we raised $2 million.
Wow.
In one 3-day event. So it's
That's
like
crazy.
the largest snowmobile ride in the world, we were calling it, because we haven't found anybody else that raises that kind of money. So it's a 3-day ride. That's probably from 19 whatever, I don't know what day that was, but we've had as many as 300 riders. We're going to have about 215, I think, 211 or something this year. We raised a lot of money in a 3-day event. And
so they have teams, and the teams raise money. Is that how that works?
Yeah, kind of we got different people. We've got some people up in Roseau at Polaris that raise a ton of money.
Oh, nice.
They've had a lot of people affected at the place up there and at the where they make Polaris sleds with ALS for some reason, and they do a great job of raising a bunch of money. But people, it's amazing to raise $2 million with 200 people, and it's crazy. It's a fun night. On Saturday, next Saturday, our banquet, our final banquet after 3 days of riding. Of course, it's Valentine's.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I thought about it right away. I said, good, I'll take the wife out to...
There you go. Yeah.
I'll take her out to a dinner that night, but we're at the Black Bear, and we still have tickets available, $50 if you want to come and eat, and they're actually drawn for a trip for 2 to a 4-day cruise or something like that for anybody that comes to it. It's just, for a Valentine's deal to get people out. So, but we're looking forward to a fun week. I'm not riding this year. I haven't rode in the last couple of years. Knee issues, all that kind of stuff, and it's no fun. But I'm riding it's called a GMC. You ever heard that kind of snowmobile? That's my snowmobile.
Nice and heated inside.
Turn
I've heard
on,
about those ones.
heated seats going.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you tell us a little bit about your connection to ALS?
Well, my father passed away back in 1982, and when I think the only thing people knew about ALS then was Lou Gehrig's disease, they call it. And boy, right after that, I think it was '83, we started a golf tournament, the Kent Hrbek Celebrity Golf Tournament. Pretty promptly named, but we had about 18 years of that, the golf tournament, while I was still playing. We used to have most of the guys on the team would play. We raised another $16,000 we raised our first year. We were up to raising over $200,000 at the end of that. And then the people from Duluth got a hold of me, a friend of mine, or I met a gentleman up there who had his brother had passed away, wanted to know if I could come up and help these guys in a fishing tournament that they do up in Duluth. So I got involved with that. Then the snowmobile ride, Terry Steinbach, his father passed away from ALS. He got involved with the snowmobile ride, brought me along to do that. Now we have a bike ride too, where we ride bikes up on the trails up in northern Minnesota. The people in Never Surrender Inc., they're called. They've raised over $27 million up there in these 3 events.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's crazy. They're money-raising fools, and we enjoy going up there and having a great time with the people. And they've done a wonderful job of putting all these events together. It's been a great ride for us. No pun intended. It's been pretty cool, and we're seeing hopefully some hope for these people.
Well, advances with...
Right,
ask
yeah.
about that. Yeah, what's that like?
My father back in '82, there was really nothing. It was, you have ALS, you've got 2 years to live. Pretty much was a story with my dad. And they've got some new drugs that are prolonging a little bit. They haven't found a cure, of course, but I got a feeling they're getting close. And hope is the thing we want to give these people, and we're giving it to them, which I think is pretty cool. It's ironic. I played my first game in Yankee Stadium at first base, where Lou Gehrig played.
That is.
So it's been my battle now for 43 years. I've been fundraising for ALS and been a part of a lot of big fundraisers and raised a lot of money. We've got Governor Wall signed a $25 million grant for ALS for the Senator Tomasoni. So we've raised a ton of money and we're making a difference. That's what's pretty cool.
Well, we thought we might be able to get a little bit of you to talk about baseball.
My other job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about the new GM. What do you think about season?
I know nothing about the new GM.
Okay.
Neither do we. That's why we thought we'd
We were
ask.
hoping you were going to have a.
I didn't bring that card along. I actually met him the other day at Twins Fest for the first time. I actually introduced myself to him. It says hi. Same thing with Mr. Pohlad, the new Pohlad owner. I introduced myself to him as he opened the door for me coming to Twins Fest, which was kind of cool. You know, it's a pretty big changeovers going on. And I used to know a lot of the people there at the ballpark myself. It's a huge changeover. I don't know a lot of the people there anymore, but I will get to know them. And I'm still a Twins fan, always have been, will be for whenever I leave this planet. But yeah, it's not in a great place right now, but you know, there's no reason why they can't turn it around and do a good thing. I mean, you've seen other teams do it. We watched football games last night. You didn't think these guys are going to be there.
Yeah, well,
you know?
Sam Darnold got the
Right. Yeah.
last word on that.
We don't want to talk about that either,
No, we
but
don't.
He didn't bring that card either. Don't
I
ask.
agree. I agree.
but no, it's a struggle for them.
Yeah.
And I think to get the Twins on TV where people can watch them, I think that's their biggest thing right now. I'm a huge hockey fan. I love hockey. I don't get hockey on my, you know, I could probably go spend my $150, but I haven't, and I've lost all contact with hockey. And I think if they're not there to watch, you don't watch them, and it's tough.
Well, you may not know a lot of the people in the Twins universe right now, but everyone in the state knows you and knows what a big heart you have for that team. I mean, your involvement all these years later.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy baseball. Baseball has given me a lot, and it's given my family a lot, and it's given the people with ALS a lot too, because they've jumped on, and so has MLB. And we were going to have a party at the ballpark. Dave St. Peter at one time told me I could have dome. Well, they blew the dome up.
Yeah.
Now they got Target Field, and they said the day they cancel or they cure ALS, we're going to have a party at Target Field. So everyone's invited.
Well, let's
That's
hope it happens.
fantastic. Yeah.
I hope I'm here to do it.
Kent, thank you so much.
Thanks
Always
for
a
having me.
delight to have you here.
All right.
If you'd like
Anytime.
if you'd like to learn more about the Blackwoods Blizzard Tour or how you can donate, again, $50 for dinner on Saturday night, we posted a link at minnesotalive.com.